It's a hot shirt that we never seen before, man.
I wouldn't
Never
say
seen
that.
it.
You've seen it plenty of times, but
I
you
think.
think you think he's gonna get that 81?
Listen, if you got 63 at the start of the fourth quarter, you might as well go for it.
Especially if you ain't playing for nothing.
Yeah.
Like the Heat ass. What are they are they even in the playoff?
Oh shoot,
Oh,
let me see.
they got a seed.
Miami?
They
Yeah,
hold up.
I don't
Yeah, let
know.
me see where they
I don't
at.
even know.
They,
They might be.
yeah, they're seventh.
All right, yeah. So they. All right. Let's
Man,
still go for it. Yeah, yeah. You still go for it.
I mean, a little bit of
Surprisingly,
Williams
they're
up there.
36-29. So as much as what people complain about the East,
You got your
and say
head
the East
done, nigga?
is not that good. I'm gonna say spinning, but anyway. What's the problem?
It's no need. That's what we doing.
But
What?
nah, if he got 60 at the third, you might as well go ahead and go for that.
Yeah,
Now they're
man.
gonna be keying in on him. Ain't nobody trying to be the team that
I mean,
that got 90
you
put
already
on them.
gave up. You already gave up 60. You are the team. You are the team. You are
They
the
gotta
team
keep
that's going to
they
give
gotta
up.
keep feeding them.
Yeah.
They gotta
Yeah,
keep feeding them.
he got 67 right now.
Yeah, he gotta go.
Yeah.
At the very least,
Yeah.
you gotta get Devin Booker shit. They in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, in the fourth now.
Yeah, you gotta get Devin Booker shit.
Fourth quarter, 9:55 left.
That's a lot of fucking times.
Yes, it is.
That's a lot of time right there. They're
Yep.
about to put a motherfucking boxing 2 on that
They
bit.
up, they up
Triangle
by,
and
and
2.
they up by 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave him in. Leave him
Leave
in.
him in.
Spoelstra, I'll tell you what. I'm telling Spoelstra to say, hey, Spoelstra, leave me in this game, brother.
Yeah.
You might as well.
I
That'd be
mean,
the
hey,
highlight.
listen. I mean, whether they're from North, so
From the Brick City, baby. From the Bricks, leave him in.
he
Yeah.
from North. I mean, they try to say the Carolinas or something like that, but he was here till he's about like 13, like 12 or something like that. He
Yeah,
was here for a little bit
he he got into a couple of fights or something like that here.
too. Had to,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, well, he had to go to one of the public schools for a little bit.
definitely.
Hey, regardless, we'll see what he gonna do, man. We'll see if he get that
He got
81.
family in North.
I don't know if he still do, but he talk about it like when he talk about his story. He mentioned
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like the 17th Street area somewhere up there.
Yeah. It's definitely
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
That's the West, so that's your part.
Little chicken holiday act. I mean, but you know, what I mean, we got a few things to talk about. You know, what I mean, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Welcome to Off the Parkway podcast. I'm your host James. We got Big Sue. We got Jamal in the building. How y'all fellas doing? We back again for another episode. We got a lot of things to talk about. A lot of stuff been going on with this NFL free agency. Just a lot of things going on, period. A lot of people are coming back. So before we get to the board, how are y'all feeling?
Feeling good. The weather broke a little bit.
Yes, sir.
The last 2 days has been really good. So just been able to not wear the bubble coats, all that good stuff. Then on the flip side, we now are in the last within the last 10 days of Ramadan. So if anyone knows why those days are so special, the day that those are one of the days in there is when the Quran was revealed. We pray a little more. We start to begin to miss it because we know it's about to go away. Overall, everything's good, man.
Sue, what's good with you, man? How you feeling?
Same here, man. Definitely winding down the month of Ramadan. Been good Ramadan for me so far. The weather, man. Nice break for the last couple days, man. Nice little break in the weather, man. After this long winter being at the wall in Westeros in the north, that's what it was, man, for a
Definitely
long
was,
time.
man.
But nah, so it's a nice little break. I think we got one more day, then it's gonna go back down for a little bit.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? What the
yeah.
hell is that about? But whatever. Enjoy while we can. But yeah, man, everything been straight.
Yeah, I could tell the weather's been causing a lot of people to lose their mind a little bit in Jersey City. So it's been a lot of fights, few
Mm.
shootings and stuff going on out there. So people trying to get the most of this hot weather before it gets cold again. I can tell you that much. You know what
They
I
get
mean?
like they have no patience. Like they don't know the summertime. You got plenty of time in the summer to go to jail. Like just be patient,
No,
bro.
yeah, don't be in a rush to go to
Don't be
jail,
in a
man.
rush. Like, come on, man. You gotta at
We,
least
we,
get
we,
to June before
we'll
you
get
throw
you
your
there.
life
We'll
away.
get you there. We'll get you there. Don't worry
Sheesh.
about it.
Man, these kids got no chill. They right after school getting to it, fighting and everything.
Yeah,
Could be
man.
on third. Half one class versus the next class. Middle of the street doing whatever they want, man. I tell you, these kids be bugging. Straight up, man. I'm just happy that our kids ain't out there wilding and doing crazy
Nah,
stuff.
Definitely. Definitely.
never that.
The stuff you see out there nowadays is bananas, man. I don't understand it, but it is what it is, man. But other than that, all is well on my end. Is just getting ready
Anything to report?
for no, nothing to report. But well, the thing is my mailbox fell, so you want to talk about that. It broke. So I gotta get a whole new mailbox now. I don't
Oh,
understand how that
ouch.
happens.
Anything else? I mean, we gonna talk about the mailbox or
Yeah, because we talk about the mailbox, we got to talk about the fox that's under my shed.
There's no fox on you said, buddy.
Okay. I, I'll be sending you a picture in a second, sir. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I forgot to give you a face about that, but don't worry about it.
Hey, don't worry. I'm gonna show you plenty of pictures of animals and wildlife. If you want. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You gonna see it.
I got a fox living under my shed, sir.
Hey man, he's trying to live a nice luxury lifestyle with you. That's all.
Okay, don't worry.
and maybe another podcast. I'll tell you about the hobo I ran into recently. But
No.
that's we'll say that for another one.
Yeah, that hobo with a problem for years.
Finally caught up with me.
Okay, he did.
Oh
Check my
man.
foot.
I tell you, man, y'all gotta stop the BS, man.
What? This is a true story.
Well,
Sheesh.
one thing, man, for the audience, man, if y'all like this type of content, man, make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like button, share with family and friends. We out here, man. We on all the socials. Come check us out, man. We got the clips out there. Remember, they are clips. They are not full episodes. Go check out a full episode to get the full context of the conversation, man. I see a lot of people commenting and stuff like that, and we appreciate it. But just take time to just get a little bit more of the show and see if you like it and comment and tell us what you think.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah. Y'all checked out the socials lately? It's been kind of on fire. A lot of
Yeah,
comments.
yeah.
A lot
Seen
of
it.
comments.
You know what's crazy? I get prompted to go check it because people call me. Like people will call me like, "Yo, like I just comment or I liked it, like that's dope." Actually, I got some friends. I'll talk to you about it too, James. Like they just wanted to know like how you do the technology part of it, right? Like the recording and stuff like that. But they was, I guess we inspired some other people. They want to I think they want to do theirs on like fantasy football and things like that. Like,
Tell them
oh, we
we
gatekeeping.
gatekeep it, man. Yeah,
You
we
can't keep
gatekeep
it.
it over here,
Hey,
man.
hey, bro, you heard him, man. You heard him, bro. I was like, yeah, man. I had to check out the content that they going with first before I share it. I just like, you know what I'm saying? Nah,
Hey,
yeah,
and
no, but it's dope.
also I've been doing some research as well. We might be stepping into a studio soon, man. So just get ready. Get ready.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, we're gonna have to sit down and get our schedules together so we can
Mm,
make this next move. You know what I mean? Like we've always said to everybody, we do this is cool, Well, we definitely want to get an in-person, in studio pod so everybody can see how we are really together and how we act together. And the whole dynamic would be a little bit different than how it is right now. I can tell you that.
I hope we get through some topics because y'all some fools, man. I hope we get through some topics.
But what we got today, man? What's the first thing on the list
You
that we
seen
want
it.
to talk about today?
Oh, yes. My boy. My boy, the good old cowboy did the right thing. This is the only time Imma cheer for the Cowboys on this one.
Uh,
My boy Dak called off that wedding.
Mm. Mm.
Hey, listen, man, and this lets me know that he's a very good quarterback, man. He can see down the field. He clearly can see down the field on what was about to happen. He read the defense
Read the defense.
perfectly. He read the defense perfectly on this one, man. Listen.
So let's give him a little context.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott, who recently, just not that long ago, almost what, like a damn near, how
I
much
think
was
it was
this?
like it was like two something.
Like 200 million
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
contract. He was slated to be married to his fiance in April, I believe April 10th. So that's like next month. He was slated to be married, and he just secured himself a nice little bag and chunk of change. Being a smart guy, you know what I mean, as an athlete should do, somebody who's into a lot of money, uh,
240. What?
240.
4 year,
You
4 year,
want to protect
240.
yourself. You want to protect yourself. He put together, obviously had his lawyers draw up a prenuptial agreement before they got married, and the fiance did not want to sign it. And I guess it went back and forth to the point where he decided to call off the entire marriage, the wedding, and they're not getting married right now. So there was a lot of people, obviously, that had the internet on fire with a lot of comments, from obviously the fellas and the women too. So I wanted to see where was we at in the whole thing, and do we agree with his decision? But then let's look at the whole thing about prenuptial agreements overall. Like, what do we think about it?
I mean, look, man, clearly you can see where I'm at. I got a lot. I can't give up half of this behind me, all right? You got No, no, listen. This the thing, right? I think if you and if I'm in
Talk
his
about it
position.
from that point of view first, then we'll
So
we'll
so
span
so
to
if
overall. Yeah.
like from Dak's point of view, I think you looking at it with the mindset of like, listen, I just got this. I want to be able to protect myself. Clearly, and this is why I think it's difficult for people to separate this. Yes, I do love you and I want to marry you, but I got a whole family, myself, probably generations to take care of. I gotta secure that. And I don't want to lose half of that. And now my mother and them is at risk of not being or grandkid, whatever it may be. You can't take care of them. I don't understand. Like, if you get married, I probably would have been like, "Hey, man, this don't work out. Yeah, I'll make sure you okay, but you don't get half. You're not about to get what you would get in that divorce. Like, no way. Like, you have to sign this." And her not signing it speaks louder volumes than anything to me. So you don't sign this, right? So it's like, no, I'm not signing. All right, we can't get married. Like, is it really about love now? Do you really want to be with me for me, or am I your financial stability? Am I your future? Am I your ticket? Like, absolutely not. I think Dak has way too much to lose if that relationship don't go right. And I think that her not signing it is a telltale that what she was in for. Like, cause you how you navigate around that? Like, why would he make you sign if he loves you, he wouldn't make you sign that. No, it has nothing to do with that's a business thing. I love you, so I wanna marry you. Now let's sign this thing to make sure that the business is good. Like, no, that's I think that, like, I applaud him for doing that because I mean, I think we heard other cases like that before with Steven Jackson. Um, and Steven Jackson might have been worse because it was the day of. He was getting married that day and she wouldn't sign. And she was trying to get, I guess, like a preacher or something that wanted her to not sign it too. But shout out to Stephon Marbury who talked him out of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, listen, I salute Dak. I applaud him for putting his business, his finances, and his family first before going into it and making a dumb decision.
Go ahead, Sue. Go ahead.
Go.
If I'm looking at it through any professional athlete, any rich man who has a large amount of money like this, my question I'm gonna ask: should they be getting married? Is marriage a thing for them? Because at the end of the day, if you're getting married, you got to protect your assets and you got to get that insurance like a prenup. And 9 times out of 10, a woman is not going to want to sign a prenup because she's going to play the role of, if this is about love, I ain't going to do nothing to you. But things happen. You're an adult, you know what I mean? Adults have emotions. Human beings have emotions. You can be fine and dandy right now, but when it comes down to a breakup or anything happens, any situation that took place can change the outlook of a person's mind going further. He could cheat. She's upset, whatever the case may be. And she wants to get back. She wants the money. I don't understand how money equates to cheating. You know what I mean? That's the reward. But you know what I mean? That's how it is with a rich person. She could cheat and she's still going to want to pay out. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it still falls back to money at the end of the day. He has to, like any other athlete, has to protect their investment, and that's themselves. I'm nothing on paying for somebody else who did nothing to help me get there. You know what I mean? She wasn't out there taking sacks. She wasn't out there throwing them damn interceptions. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you can't do the little bit of just signing a paper and knowing that he's going to take you, you're being taken care of on all the way through the whole marriage.
Her lifestyle is actually uplifted by her marrying him.
Exactly. So why do you feel like you need that fail-safe plan on, I need that money when it's time for me to go? I don't agree with, you know what I mean? That's why I said, should they even be considering marriage? Period. Should they just be having just relationships only? You know what I mean? So I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Why is this still a thing right now? Why are they still putting themselves through these situations with these women that they have to go to all the way to being engaged to, even with Steven Jackson? You're going to get married and you still didn't sign the paper yet? I wouldn't even showed up. You know what I mean? Why is the business not done? But for
like
anything else,
when that went.
yeah, but for anything else, any other situation that has nothing to do with money, the business needs to be taken care of. They want to take care of everything else. So I'm not with it. You know what I mean? So I'm happy that Dak made his decision. You know, you don't get married. You move on.
Modern day prostitutes, man.
Damn. So, damn. Shit.
Take the hat off, Stu. Take the hats off, man. Gloves off.
Jeez, man. Also, Richard Jefferson, he was another one who didn't do it right before and stopped it.
He was
So,
flying over.
so from the Dak standpoint, I I I'm just gonna look at it like this, like you said, Ma. Her not sounding it, not signing it is louder than anything right now. I gotta imagine that in these situations, that this is a conversation that has happened and that has been broached and tabled for a long time. And they knew this wasn't something that was just sprung on them. Here's a prenup, by the way, and they just like surprised by it. So if this is something that was discussed and you knew that this was going to come up, you can't, because women have this thing where they looking at it like, maybe I'll convince, let's get to the front of, the front of the door, right before we marry, and maybe I can get, convince them by not signing and all that stuff. She already had it in her mind that she was going to try to, do something right beforehand and see if she was gonna force his hand. And it didn't work, you know what I mean? And he held his ground. So good for him that he was able to hold his ground and decide not to do it. So I'm with Dak. If Dak and her had a discussion, and I'm only going to assume that nobody is just going to come on the wedding day and just surprise their spouse with a prenuptial agreement if it wasn't talked about. So he held to it, and she didn't agree to it after he already put it out there. She didn't agree to it, and he decided not to do it. So kudos for him on that point. Now, the overall picture about prenups and things like that, I it's interesting, you know what I mean? Like it can go either way, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna dismiss the argument of somebody who may not want to sign a prenuptial based off of they looking at it like, well, look, you already planning our divorce. You already preparing for our divorce. You know what I mean? Like if this is our relationship and we believe in it and we want to get married, this is to the end. So why put that negative energy on it, that bad juju on our marriage? I can see somebody saying that. And if that's a discussion between the two parties before any decision is made, and that's something that's going back and forth, then you have a right. Even if you sitting in a position where you don't make the money, and the other person, and the other, it could be a man or woman, don't matter, and the other person make the money, but you sitting with that argument, you have a right to it. You know what I mean? And if it's compelling enough where you can convince the other person to, that, then that's you. You know what I mean? Because you are preparing for the chance of a divorce,
Yeah,
by signing a prenup. So that is that. You know what I mean? So I don't want to discount that, but the statistics, the reality of everything is that more marriages end in divorce than finish to the end. So I don't fault either side for doing that. So if you look at it that way, you just I think if you look at it in a way where it's like, look, I'm protecting me and my entire family, the generational part of this, of my wealth, and how I'm gonna take care of my family from years to come. And like that's why I need to secure this. That's one thing. But if you say, yeah, just in case we divorce, that's always gonna sit wrong with somebody, and it'll
no.
give somebody a little cause to pause or whatever. So yeah, I can see it from both ways or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Uh,
so hey, Sue, but even right now, right? Like she probably, I mean, I don't know her, right? We could probably look it up later, but he taking care of her now,
mhm.
right? So he's gonna take care of
And
her
they
in
got
that.
two kids. They got two kids. So if they ever broke up, she gonna get paid.
She'll get child support anyway.
Yeah,
But he
but they
taking
be
care of
they
her
be
now.
wanting more.
She's a football mom or whatever. Like he takes care of her now. So why wouldn't he continue to take care of her in that marriage? He probably was set her up so she was good. Like I think, like I said, if we're talking like love, yeah, that's feelings and all that. But show me that you here for me. It's like you won't sign it, so you can. No, I'm not signing it. All right, like so now,
That's
so
a stupid hill to die on for whoever I ain't gonna even say the woman, because I think a lot of times I should come off as going against women, whatever. But like whoever the person is or whatever, you know what I mean? Like I that's a dumbass hill to die on. I'm not gonna sign it now. So now you're gonna break up. So now you are just like showing what your hand was. Now it just looks
yep,
like, yo, this is what you
yep,
was after. You know what I mean? Like if you didn't, if you don't agree with it, then maybe the discussion is, and I don't know, maybe this was the discussion because they just said the marriage was off. They didn't say the relationship was off, but maybe the discussion is, well, you know what? Maybe we hold off on getting married because this is something that I really feel strongly about, and we should discuss this more. But then again, I gotta imagine they discussed this shit already. You know what I mean? So what more is there to discuss? This is how I feel. This is what I believe. Sign it. Stop the bullshit.
yeah.
And if you don't, then fuck it then. You know what I mean?
Like,
So
I would love to know what she do for a living besides be Dak wife.
take care of the kids.
Yeah, so
Husband
that's
got
what I'm saying. Like,
240. What she
She
doing?
she she is certified wine and spirit specialist and seasoned hospitality professional. Bitch, you know what? My bad. Fuck out of here. Like
Dak,
I
hey
want.
Dak, if you watching, Dak, if you watching, you got to see him, man.
Yeah, hey,
Called your
listen,
wife a bitch, man.
yeah, yeah, my bad. You don't, and I don't want nothing to do because I can't do nothing with Dak, man.
so let me ask y'all this: if we change the roles, she is the one with the money,
She's making him sign it.
and is the man complaining about signing? Do
No,
we
because
think
I think men don't be getting in relationships for what the female has. No, we probably we gonna
The
if
man
even
gonna
if
sign it.
yeah, even if the dude is
that's why?
grimy, let's say the dude do want her for money, he gonna find ways to get money throughout the relationship. He not about to, I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna stay here for 5 years, then I'm gonna divorce her and get half. Like, men don't do that.
That's what I was wondering. Like, even if we look at it from the other side of the coin and look at it from a woman's standpoint, if she was the breadwinner, would she? For some reason, I got a feeling that if she was the breadwinner, would she even be in a situation with a man that is making less?
Not we had that discussion
And
before.
and so there you go, right? So that's another thing. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be she makes 240 and she's dating the guy who's a struggling actor. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Somebody who's making 40 a year. That usually isn't happen. But again, and if that's the case, he's the guy signed it. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's a gender thing because when it comes to prenups, because there's women who signed it too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
The stories we're going to hear is this right here when they don't. You know what I mean?
See,
Because I'm pretty
and
sure
that's
is
the
is
thing.
a lot of NBA wives that sign prenuptial agreements and things like that. I got more of an issue with the dudes who be getting these chicks knocked up than this right here. That's why I'm proud of Dak for standing on stuff like that. I don't be getting the people who be getting like Edwards and freaking Zion. Like y'all niggas is stupid. Like I don't be getting that part, but that's a different subject.
I make on Travis Hunter soon too. He can come to the front of the congregation too.
Yeah.
We see that. Remember, we
And
seen
that's a good example. I wonder if he signed if he had her sign a prenup. Probably not. Probably not. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And he probably fell for the whole thing of this is our love and blah blah blah. Like and he probably fell for that shit. I don't know. But
The thing is,
yeah,
I
it
don't, I
goes
don't
back
want.
to your comment, James. Like, should they get married? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because my thing is, I don't want. This dude got 82, but I don't want it to be making it
he
seem
got
like we
how
always
much time left?
130. He got 80 points right now, but I don't want it
He
to make it seem like
he gotta get past
we.
Kobe.
That's why he's still in the game. Yeah, but the thing is,
He gotta get past Kobe.
for the players out there, there's
Just
so
go
many
on record.
examples.
Nobody ever breaking my nigga Wilt though. I just want to put that out there,
Oh yeah,
James.
no one's gonna break 100 points. Never, never. He got 81 right now.
Okay. Sub him out. He just
Hell
sub him
no.
out. Sub him out.
But yeah, before we leave this
Hell
topic,
no.
whatever, there's so many examples of athletes and rich men who got burnt in divorce.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That this is a thing now. You know what I mean? The prenup didn't because it's come out of nowhere. It ain't just come out of the blue sky, whatever case, just fell in somebody's lap. It was from experiences, bad experiences with other guys. They seen what happened with other guys where they lost a lot of money in marriage. You know what I mean? So that's why I said marriage is not the best thing for these guys. But you know what I mean? You leave it alone. You leave it
And you
alone.
know what? You know what too, Jay? Before we move forward, right? There's a couple of layers to this too, right? Like, if let's say, are you like high school, like LeBron, and his wife? I don't know what their situation is, but I'm thinking that you from high school all the way up. Maybe she don't get it. Maybe you don't mind. She been with you the whole time. Maybe you don't mind, right? Another way to look at this too, right? Like, so did like I just met you in this football league, like when I just got here. Like, I don't know when we talk about should they even get married. First of all, nowadays with all professional sports, football, especially because you only average like 4 or 5 years anyway. For most football players, basketball, you go in young and you come out, you can retire young. Why did I wait till you even done to get married? Because I think a lot of these women, yeah, they're marrying for the money. I think they're trying to get that, but they also marrying for that celebrity. Just as much as Dak's money is crazy, she's also known as Dak's wife. She can get into play, especially in Dallas. She can go anywhere she wants in Dallas as Dak's wife. That's a big part of it. Like I think that these players should definitely wait, kind of get grounded into like almost like regular life before they start moving on and making these decisions with people who they only knew while they was a celebrity.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
yeah.
But you know what I mean. Before we leave the NFL, NFL had their free agency. It's
Mhm,
still
mhm,
going on.
mhm.
A lot of stuff going on right now with some good signings. Actually, the Max Crosby trade just got canceled today. Well, tonight.
Okay.
He's now returning to the
Oh, it got
Raiders.
canceled?
Yeah, it got canceled. It was a problem with his physical.
Come on, Bears. Oh shit, never mind. Never mind. Keep. He had some knee issue. He had some knee issue that I know last year.
Hmm.
Yeah, so one of the highlights that I would like to speak about, say it's a good move for the
I know
Giants.
he mad as hell. He don't want to go back to no motherfucking. He don't want to go back to no motherfucking Oakland. I know he pissed.
Yeah, well, they those things. It's not the trade wasn't final yet. The trade can't be final till Wednesday night. So Wednesday by 4 o'clock.
Mhm.
So the thing is that that's when a lot of those other players what you call it, the Arizona quarterback, Kyler Murray, he's going to be released at 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, a lot of things are not finalized just yet, so they still got time to work something out if they want to work it out.
That team still
But
got to pay him, right?
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy. He
yeah.
got like he owes a lot of money. That mean they really don't want him. Like, I don't care, man. We just get rid of him.
He got 83.
Yeah. Yikes.
Brooke Brett.
Damn. Let's go, Bam.
Bam Adebayo got 83
Go get
points.
that 90. Go get that 90, Bam.
Now, ain't
He
a
got
minute
one.
Go
left. He
get
ain't
that
gonna get
90,
that.
Yeah,
Bam.
Jeez.
that's
Shit,
crazy.
go launch a couple threes.
But
Listen.
but yeah, let's
But
I think
it's-
right here for the Giants, that was a big pickup. They signed Isaiah Likely. They took
Mhm.
him from the Raiders. He needed a new deal. Mark Andrews just re-upped. And so he wanted to be the main focal point of an offense. And now he got that chance with Jackson Dart. So I think that's a big pickup
Yeah.
for the Giants.
And then they coach say that Scatterboo, whatever his name is, will not be the number one option. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so he making that known. Like they going in that draft.
Did Kobe have assists when he scored 81?
I don't think so. Kobe wasn't trying to do none of that.
Yeah,
That ain't what Kobe was
Bam got
about.
3. So
boy,
Bam, so Bam 83 was better than Kobe's 81, man.
Kobe need every last one of them buckets. That was in a somewhat close game. This is a blow. This is Washington Wizards. Man.
yeah, it's 150 to 127.
Yeah,
They
come
played
on.
good.
No. He played again. He did his on Jalen Rose. Who the heck?
So that
It's on Jalen Rose.
Sar.
Hey, so I get off this podcast right now. Alex Sarr.
Sar.
Alex fucking Sarr.
Bilal Coulibaly. Will Riley. There's some studs over there, buddy.
Jamal Jackson.
Julian Champagny.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Oh shit.
I'll tell you.
You,
All,
you,
those,
you know,
Nah. I mean, I know we kind of. I. Hey, listen,
this is
I know we
groundbreaking.
kind of moved on, but I just wanted to say, man, that like I don't give a fuck. On the NBA level, you score 83 fucking points. That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
incredible right there, man. Shout out to Bam for real, man. Like that's super dope. As a power forward, a 9 guard in today's era, to score that as well. He took 22 threes, but
Yeah,
I mean, he only, he made 7. It wasn't like he had a bunch of free throws. He had some, just looking at some of the stats. So that's an amazing accomplishment, man. That
yeah.
shout
He
out
almost
to
had a
that
double
dude, man.
double.
83 points. People,
Yeah, 83 and 9.
yeah, he was a rebound. He was a rebound short.
That's tough.
Yeah,
That's
man. So
tough.
that's very impressive right there. So we can move on from that, but I wanted to get that a little bit more shine right there.
um,
Yeah, yeah. Where we left off. Well, go ahead, Mr.
the
Jackson. Go
the
ahead.
the football, like, back to the football thing, I seen
Yeah.
that Walker Walker was released, too, right? Where did he go? The one who just got MVP in the Super Bowl.
He signed with the Chiefs. Yeah, he signed with the Chiefs.
It ain't no loyalty. This man just got Super Bowl MVP, and he out of there.
Yeah, so that was like two of the big notable
Well, who
signings.
that?
Walker, the
Walker from
running
the
back.
Seahawks, the MVP, the Super Bowl MVP, he signed with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So, and then you
Oh,
got
yeah. Yeah.
and Pacheco signed with Detroit.
Mm.
So they lost the running back too.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I said, and that's why I was mentioning earlier, the big signing that a lot of people are talking about is Isaiah Likely leaving Ravens. He signed with the Giants.
Okay.
So that's going to give them a new dynamic with Malik Neighbors being back. So that's
Likely be getting to it.
yeah. I like Isaiah
Likely be
Likely.
getting
Yo.
to
He's
it.
tough.
Yeah.
He's tough, yo. But that's what I'm saying. Most of the time, let's see here what they just said. Let's see. Yeah, he was injured. Looked like he was injured.
Oh,
Max.
they franchise tagged Brees Hall. I know they was trying to get rid of him.
Yeah. The
Well,
Jets.
he wanted to leave.
And they also traded for Geno. They got Geno too.
Hmm.
So Geno is back in New York, which is
The
crazy.
Giants also got they also got Tremaine Edmonds from the Bears. So I mean,
Yeah.
they defense gonna look pretty damn good next year. Tremaine Edmonds is a solid linebacker. He just got to stay healthy, but he's a solid linebacker. Malik Willis, he went to the Dolphins, so he's Tua
Yeah.
replacement. He's probably gonna start there.
And you
So that
remember
should
we
be
spoke about
interesting.
that before. Malik Willis is gonna get paid. He got paid. He showed
Yep.
up for the pack and got paid. Look at that. You think it's a good fit though for the Dolphins?
Signing that I think well, is Mike McDaniel is that coach, he's not there no more, right? The coach, he got fired, right?
Yeah, he got fired. Yeah, they got all new
For the Dolphins.
yeah, they got all new
So I
people.
mean, it depends on who they bring. It depends on who they bring there to run that offense. I mean, he got some, still got Jalen Waddle there. So but I mean, I think Malik Willis played himself into I knew he was going to get paid when he started filling in for Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Mike Evans, he went to San
San
Fran.
Fran. But
Yeah.
well, you had to do that. They got. I mean, he hit tight end, but Kittles won't be there. So you need it.
He's still injured, right?
My Bears got
tore that Achilles.
Yeah, tore Achilles. Yeah.
He told us, yeah, he ain't coming, but he ain't doing no Tatum thing, which we're gonna talk about in a minute. But he ain't doing no Tatum recovery. He older. Kobe Bryant, he went to the Bears. He went to the Bears from the Seahawks.
Okay.
What you say, Hadi? Nah, Kobe Bryant. Come say what's up, man.
There you go.
Welcome Hadi to the podcast, man.
Toast. French toast.
Good night, buddy.
But yeah, that was
I mean, it was a couple
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a
But
lot of it
damn,
was a lot of
man, my
little
Bears, we lost Nashawn Wright. We lost Nashawn Wright to the Jets. Yeah, it was a couple of joints in there that stood out, but yeah, man.
yeah,
And this is just day 2. So it's still
yeah.
some stuff.
Well,
It's
for
still some
tomorrow.
joints that ain't dropped yet. We still trying to figure. Everybody still want to figure out what's up with Trey Henderson,
Mhm.
the edge from from the Bengals. I wanted my Bears to grab him. Kyler Murray, we don't know where he gonna go. Uh, Jaquan Brisker from my Bears. He ain't get picked up yet.
Yeah.
There's still some names out there. Jawan Jennings from San Fran, he didn't get picked up yet. Joey Bosa, still some names out there. Bobby Wagner, he's still out there, hanging out there.
Vera
Stephon
Tucker,
Diggs, he's still out
Elijah
there.
Vera Tucker is that came to the Pats,
Mm.
offensive lineman. So
Debo, he's still out
we
there.
needed that.
Yeah, that's what I
Right,
said.
right. So
Tomorrow, well, probably,
it's still some names out there.
yeah, tomorrow paint a better picture when they start releasing these dudes and stuff like that. So it'll get a little interesting starting tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But let's keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Where we
Right,
at
right.
next?
I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, we got let's see here. Let's see. Let's go to Michigan.
Vindication.
Mm.
Sharon Moore. He went to court and the felony charges was dropped. They were dropped because for the stalking and it was the home invasion. They was dropped because they were, you know, what I mean, there was stating that the judge said there wasn't enough evidence to provide um that that she was actually a stalker, you know, being able to be stalked. Also, they were saying that they was withholding information, evidence as well to prove that she was being stalked or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, those charges were dropped, and he pled no contest for the misdemeanors. So pretty much he is done with that.
And he
Now,
is
do you
done anyway.
Yeah, so do we feel like he has a lawsuit going on here? Does he need another chance now since all this new information just came out? What we feeling right here with this situation?
I don't think it matters because at the end of the day, it don't matter because at the end of the day, he was messing with it was consensual. He still was messing with the chick. She still was somebody working with the team under him and stuff like that. So it's still the ethics is still there. Um, so it don't matter. The damage was done. It's gonna be hard for him to get another head coaching job. He can probably work his way back up. He's young. He's gonna have to kind of work his way up through the mid majors and something like that, and somebody give him a shot if he wins. Because you can't. I mean, he's young enough to wear a couple years and winning. Because that's the end of the day. That's what's
Did he
going to
freeze?
cure it all is if you win.
Yeah, I think so.
So
Uh-oh. The technical
The-
issues, right? Look at that.
oh
yeah.
man,
That ain't never happened.
I'll go in for. So I
Yeah,
think
go
that
ahead.
I think some of it is like the damage be done. Like when you go through these type of cases, like your reputation, your image, all that stuff is done. I don't know how similar this is from Ime Udoka, who was you
Mm,
know what I'm saying, who actually went through some of the stuff, but still landed a job like it was consensual. Um, I guess the major charges in this case, like you said, was dropped. So I think he should be able to get like another job, right? Like he shouldn't like listen, man. Now you got to go. Build houses or work at ShopRite. I'm not saying that like he should be able to do that, but I know that he's going to kind of be a pariah, and a lot of people are going to stay away from him because of this. Like they don't want the bad publicity, even if it's nothing. Like a lot of times once you go through with it, that innocent thing, it really don't mean nothing. Like because the damage already be done to your public perception. So I hope hopefully he does. I would like to see a black man win. I would like to see a black man make smart choices too with the people that he deal with, because we see this story happening a little too much.
And see, that's the problem here with this situation. It's the events that led up to the whole situation.
Mm,
So that's the difference between anybody else. You know what I mean? Udoka stuff, it never got this far where he's getting arrested and it sounds like a home invasion or he's threatened to commit suicide. You know what I mean? Stuff like that
yeah,
was going on.
yeah,
It was so many trigger words that was used in talking about his case that make it seem like it was bigger than what it really was.
mhm.
You know what I mean? Did he make a wrong decision? Yes, he did. Now, does it take away the fact that did he really still try to commit suicide, or it was allegedly that he was using a butter knife.
Or
You know what I'm
or
saying? He was
or attention
cut-
seeking.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Or he's trying to do whatever it takes because he's desperate to try to get this girl to stop doing what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew he had more at stake. But those are the things you got to think about in the beginning before this stuff happens.
Yeah, and also, like, yes, before that all happened, you gotta definitely think about it, but we talking about James, we talking about high profile jobs.
Yes.
You mean like me and you both know Sue as well, like, we worked at, um highly social jobs too. Like, at our job where we all work together, it's a social atmosphere. Everybody mingling, talking, doing their job, but still talking, whatever. Like, I think because of that, some people forget, like, that you are working, that this is your livelihood. Are you about to, like, listen, we open and brutally honest on the show. Are you about to be risk your livelihood and you making money for some pussy? Like,
Yeah, and that's the issue there. You know what I mean? They think with the wrong head at the time.
yeah,
You know what
man.
I mean? And they're willing to throw it all away. Now, the thing is that it looks better now because everything's dropped, whatever the case may be. But the thing is that all the stuff that took place, people don't forget the story. Regardless if it was dropped, they don't forget the story. You know what I mean? So will he get another head coaching job? Not in no time soon. But the thing is that he can probably get hired to do something smaller
In the
at
background.
in the back.
I know
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was having
I don't think he definitely can't be at none of them, like, Power 5 schools as a head coach.
No,
y'all can hear me?
he might yeah, we hear you. You might want to go to the SWAC. But you know what I mean?
You might wanna
You know, you
go
go to
talk to Uncle
yeah,
Sanders, man.
go
No,
ahead, Sue.
I don't know when I got cut off or if you heard
I
anything I
can't hear him.
said.
You can hear him, Sue? I can hear Sue.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear him.
Oh, I hear him
I
on
hear
mine.
him.
You can't hear me, Mo?
I can't even see him.
Damn.
Yeah, he must be.
You can see me, James? Oh, well, way to lead. So great. Floyd's be giving out later. Don't worry about it. But nah, I
So
mean, if
you can hear both of us, though.
I can hear y'all.
Yeah, I can't see or hear Sue.
Way to
Okay.
leave, mom. But yeah, like I was saying, um, I mean, at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
that's
man,
people just, he talking? I don't even know if he talking or not.
Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna put up a finger when he's talking, all right?
I'm a
Go ahead.
log off and log back on.
All right, go ahead, Sue. He gonna log off and log back on.
Okay.
So as we were saying that, you know what I mean, he might need to go to Jacksonville State, Grambling or whatever the case
And
may be,
he was
you know, because
messing with that white girl. They ain't about to take him down there in them black
yeah,
schools.
he might need to be all around the sisters. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? He need an intervention. You know what I mean? Somebody
definitely.
need to take him down there and give him a good intervention because at the end of the day, man, you can't be throwing away everything you got going on, man. Because Michigan is a high profile
Yeah.
school, man, and you throw it
Football,
all
basketball, come
away.
on, man.
You
For
know what I'm
that, man.
saying?
How nasty was she? Crazy, man. That's crazy.
What it look like?
Like, listen, you gonna have your
I
fun,
see
you
you,
gonna
Phil.
live, but come on,
You
man.
see him?
No.
Still no?
Mm-mm. It's just
Let
a
me see here.
what up? Something? No, I
So
can't.
maybe
No, I
Jamal's
don't see
fault
him.
then, because
Actual
I can
point.
see
Yeah,
him and hear him.
as a spot over. There's a spot over there, but it's blank.
Yeah,
It's his fault then. Motherfucker. Nah. I mean, yeah. I guess just to add something real quick. Um, he's not gonna. It's gonna be hard for him to get another head coaching job. I think that he's gonna have to work his way back for up the ranks or whatever, and get like a low level job that he can like win and cures all. And if he's able to win, then he can get maybe like a special teams, wide receivers coach maybe somewhere, and then maybe down the line, somebody give him a shot because there's coaches who have done some shit and they got shots down the line. You know what I mean? But if you're good enough, they'll give you another shot. So we'll see. We'll see. But I mean, the damage was done, man. The damage was done. I just hope that stuff was worth it, man. You know what I mean? It probably was nasty, and it was hard for him to give up on it. It was probably nasty, man. So he had to keep doing it, man. He had to. And that caught him up.
You missed it. You missed it. We told him he got to go down to the HBCU and get an intervention. That's what he got to do. He got to go down there and go down where nothing but his sisters at, but nothing but the brothers at, and get an intervention. Get a job down there, and then work his way up.
So do we think that was the So do we think that was the issue? The fact that it was a white chick?
Sue just said, "Do we think it's was the white chick the issue for him?"
I mean, what do you mean by that?
Meaning that like you mess with these white chicks, and then that's that it ends up turning like that. Like that's a lot of people narrative that you messing with them, and it's gonna get you set up, and it's not gonna be good for you. So y'all saying he should go into the HBCU, I guess to imply that if it was a sister, it wouldn't have happened like that. So do we think that's the issue?
Well, he pretty much said that if because the narrative now is that the brothers go mess with the white sisters, whatever, and this is what happens. Everything seems good in the beginning, and then it can change in a heartbeat, and then they're the victim, and he's the aggressive one, he's this, he's that, whatever the case may be, and they throw everything away. You know what I mean? Is it the whole thing of that issue right there for him?
Hey, Maul, I called you so you can at least hear me.
Oh, okay, okay. Um, I think it's like
Got an
yeah,
echo in the background.
Well,
Just turn it
I'm
down.
gonna turn mines down because I can hear him
Yeah, just turn
on the
it up.
screen.
Yeah. Yeah, just turn it down.
yeah, and I got him here right here too.
All right, perfect.
Um, so yeah. I mean, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it like him messing with the white girl. You mean like if that's the issue with him trying to get another job?
No, I mean, I'm just saying that the issue is there an issue to the fact that it was a white girl, and that's how he got himself in trouble. Because when y'all make the joke that if he went to a HBCU, to get an intervention, implying that if he was with a sister, it wouldn't have happened like that. So my
Mm-hmm.
thing is that whether it's him or anybody else who do something like the actor, King and the Conqueror, my man, who got in trouble with the white chick and all that stuff, and like with that, if they was with sisters, would that have happened? You know what I mean? Do we look at it like, is it a woman thing or is it just you mess with these white chicks thing?
I think it's a woman thing because of the like one you can't any type of bad publicity at these big time schools. Like anything. Like it could be let's say if he was with his own wife and he had a fight that went public, a domestic violence thing, and you at a Michigan, like that's not gonna look good either. Like I just think like but the fact that it was with the white girl. I think that's even magnifies this because listen, man, we're not gonna act like the powers that be at these Michigans and Dukes and stuff ain't probably racist and stuff like that. Like, so I think that has a major part to play in it. But like, I mean, just overall, him bringing bad publicity to the school, it's almost like you embarrassed the school. You was in a head coaching position.
Well, he got a type because his wife is white too.
And that's probably why it's not such a
You
major thing.
know,
It's more so just him doing inappropriate things as a head coach at a major school.
You know, like let me, and me personally, I don't think it's about a white woman thing because that's what a lot of people. That's the narrative. Like, you
Mhm,
mess with these
mhm.
white chicks, they're gonna get you in trouble. I don't generally think it's because you mess with a white chick. Is I think it's just more or less like you gotta be. You do have to be professional at the end of the day.
Yeah,
However, the narrative is out there because I mean sometimes there's some truth to some of these things, and James, you'll remember this back in college days, man. Shout out to one of my old roommates, Rob Thompson, man. He used to call white chicks fruits or whatever, right? And we used to be like, yo, I remember when he first said it, it was like, yo, man, why you keep calling them fruits? It's like, cause they forbidden, pussy. It was like, wait a minute, they
mm.
forbidden? It's like, yeah, so forbidden fruit. So we just call all the white chicks fruits or whatever, you know what I mean? So like that stigma has always been there, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you mess with you can mess with them, like, you know what I mean? It can get you caught out there, so it's something that's out there for a reason because there's been so many cases where people have I mean, shit, I mean, we can go to Black History and Emmett Till and all that
Mhm,
stuff, you know what I
mhm.
mean? And all that stuff's out there. But at the end of the day, it's a dude that's just thinking, like James said, with the wrong head. You make a mistake, and that's a weakness, man. Women, no matter what color, is a weakness for dudes sometimes, and you got to be strong. And you got $1 million job. That can't be the weakness, man. You got to overcome that right there and be smarter. But man, it's out there for a reason, man. That fruit, man.
That damn fruit. That damn fruit, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's a race thing. It's just how you handle your business at home, man. If
Yeah.
anything that you do wrong when it comes down to a female and it comes out in the mainstream, it's not gonna look good.
He
It's not
he
gonna
had
look good at all.
he had a wife also at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So listen, I don't know if you guys have seen this trend. You know, there's not a lot of single head coaches, basketball or football, right? It's almost like a rite of passage. Like you have to be married. It seems there's not a lot of single head coaches, right? So I think this goes into maybe it's family, foundation, morals, and all that type of stuff that goes into play with what the school and that institution will want from their head coach, their people in power, because they don't want their coaches out here young, single, partying like everyone else. Like I think they want their coaches grounded. So when you do that, now that's like a double violation, right? You violated your own sacred vows and your own household, and you disrespected the institution of the school as well. So I like these big time programs are not like if he's a high school coach. All right, you might everything is acquitted, or you might go back to getting your damn job. But this is a major college. Like, there's no way that they can even allow like for that to happen again.
Now let me ask y'all: she getting paid? She
Yeah.
got a lawsuit? She
Yep.
gonna get a lawsuit from this?
She found some way, as I
Who she
think it's
su- who
probably
she who she trying to sue?
Because I believe she's gonna sue Michigan, the school.
she worked for the school.
She gonna get something back.
Yeah.
She getting paid
She gonna
because
get something.
he's an authority figure that's over her.
Yeah.
So
She
he
gonna get
uses
something. She
power.
gonna get something.
Yeah, that's a breach of code of ethics. They got to.
Okay. So let's see what else we
Little
got.
social work, little social worker knowledge right there, man.
Hey, some would say some of the best work that you ever done. I'll tell you that. But anyway, let's see.
Hot man.
You still can't
What's the
see me?
what?
Still can't see me more?
Mm-mm.
Maybe you got to sign off or
Hey,
something.
hey, we here now, man. We
Yeah,
making it
we
work.
got it this way.
Here now.
It's gonna show up when we
What's
go
next?
live.
What's next? What's next? What we need to talk about, man? We got what y'all want to go to, man? We got we just mentioned Jason Tatum. So, you know what I mean? Jason Tatum made a return back to the NBA, you know what I mean, from the Achilles tendon surgery. 10 months, he's back. He played his first game. Look pretty good. Look pretty good for his first game back. he's tonight. He had 20 something tonight too. I think he had 21 tonight.
Mhm.
So, how do y'all feel about Jason Tatum's return to the court? And how do you feel about the Celtics' chances since he is back?
Listen, I would like to speak on a different angle with this fight. One, it's great to see him overcome that. It was bad to see, like, me and Sue always talk about that injury, and we just hate that injury, man. 'Cause we know that's the one that's gonna sit you down. Like, we know that's the one that's is grueling and everything to come back. Well, Sue knows.
You saying "we" a lot. I didn't
Yeah,
know
I'm
you
saying
spoke
we
I
like
didn't know you spoke French.
yeah, my bad, man. Well, listen, I feel like I went through it. I was right there with you, man. When you popped yours, you popped it right in front of me, man.
I gave out a face.
Yeah, you did, you did. I never gave James
Pause.
the face, so
That was nasty, man. You say
and
you popped him right in front of you.
I said, "Yeah." That was wild. But to see him, like, you definitely, happy that he overcame that and, went through what it took to get back, but what I think I'm more impressed with, right, Jaylen Brown, MVP, first team All-NBA type of season, and he actually held them down, right? Celtics are still very much relevant, and Tatum comes back, and it looks seamless. Like, they're that game that I watched the first game, and he was like, them they like playing with each other, and pause, and there's no, "Oh, it's your team, um, it's you're gonna take these shots," like, and you know what? Tatum also didn't come back and defer. He came back and, like, he had his same role. I like that they started him right away, and he came back. He's got the freedom to take his shots, he looked good going by people, going to the basket, like, he didn't seem like he was worried about that Achilles at all. Um, I can they make a push? I mean, they did it this they got this far without him. I think when you got a guaranteed person that say, "Here, take the ball and go get 20," that's always gonna be a plus. Like, that's all. I don't know what conditioning gonna look like down in the postseason and stuff like that, but, I think if you have a healthy Tatum and a healthy Brown, you have a chance to come out the East, 'cause I think you will run into a train wreck over there on that West Coast. But, yeah, but I do think they are contenders. I said 'cause remember before I said pretender because they didn't have him. I'm like, "No, you can't go far without him." But he's back now. He's actually don't seem like he hit any struggles, um, offensively or anything like that, so I think they are contenders.
I think first of all, from the Jason Tatum side, man, well that's a hell of a story right there. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? To come back the next season before the playoffs. So this is under a year. You know what I mean? Like, did that before. And he don't look like he's missing a beat as far as just because I wasn't even looking at how much he was going to score, how much any of that stuff. And I know, he still looked like he could still put points on the bucket, and he had 20 the other night. And I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking at to see how he was going to be moving, see if his gait was fluid, if his first step was there, if he was
Mhm.
jumping, how did the jump shot have a hitch? Was he going to be favoring it? You know what I mean? I was looking for that type of stuff. And it just looks, like I said, it looks seamless. You know what I mean? It just looked like he just came back from another type of injury. It didn't look like he came back from an Achilles. Oh, that's incredible in itself, and shout out to him, man. Because if you talk, I mean, he did a interview and a little story about how he was feeling after it happened, and like he was talking about, damn it, he thought his career was going to be over. I mean, he had so much self doubt after that injury because man, that in sports, especially basketball, that's like a damn near a death sentence. Is the history of it being like a death sentence, because of the Achilles, but. Man, that's to tell you how far some of these doctors and these surgeries have come, and it's getting these people right quicker. Now,
Mhm.
with that said, Boston was already like 3rd seed in the East. And man, that just bodes freaking not too well for my Knicks, man. Because now we have yet another team that's looking to get the Knicks up out of here. We upset them last year. Tatum tore his Achilles against us, but we was about to get him up out of there anyway and upset them. And we was talking a lot, the fans was talking a lot of junk. So they gonna want us in the playoffs. Detroit want us in the playoffs because we got them up out of here, and they thought they could have had a chance to beat us. Cleveland want us up out of here because we got them up out of here. And like, there ain't no easy wins for us in the playoffs, man. So
Mm-mm.
I hate to turn this to a Knicks segment, but man, that's the first thing I thought about when Tatum came back and he looked the way he looked. I said, damn, yet another team that's going to be looking to get us up out of there, man. So, yeah, way to lead on that.
Well, shout out to Jason Tatum for the comeback to the court. You know what I mean? He worked hard and he put in the work in these 10 months in advance. And that shows you what, like you mentioned, so the advancements of medicine nowadays, that it used to be a death sentence. Now it's not. You know what I mean? Now these dudes are recovering and becoming stronger from it. Now the thing is that it's still too early for me to say anything about his full recovery just yet, because the first step is getting on the court. He's only 3 or 4 games in. They still keeping him under 30 minutes.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You still don't know what's going to happen when, you know what I mean, as the games continue, as he gets more wear and tear on his leg. So I would like to see what happens going further. Give it about 2 weeks. If it's about the 2-week mark and he's still looking, good and not fatigued and not looking, like a little weary about anything, then he might be good to go. Playoff basketball is a totally different thing now. You came back now and you didn't have that much time to prepare for playoff basketball. So that might hurt them going into the playoffs.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to say they're pretenders, because I think this, with him being on the court, they're contending. But the thing is that I think that, other teams can prey off of him as well at the same time being in the lineup. You know what I mean? They can go at him and stuff like that, because he's just not all the way in shape just yet. Still shout out to him. Glad that he's back. The NBA, I want everybody to be there. When my Knicks hit on the court, I want on smoke with everybody. You know what I mean? Even though we've been inconsistent, I still want us to play against everybody so nobody can complain and say, oh, this person ain't play and that person ain't play. Yo, we here.
Oh,
So shout out to Jason Tate.
way to lead Isaiah Thomas. Because I mean, his career ended with the Achilles. He would have had this medicine been around today, he might have got 5 more years out, and then he'd have really pissed Jordan off.
Thought it was an ankle.
No, he tore his Achilles too, and he tore his Achilles in his wrist. His wrist was messed
That
up.
wrist was some about shit.
Yeah. He was out there trying to get his jump shot right, shooting 1,000 shots and snapped that thing, man. Tore the cartilage out. Shot the cartilage out of that thing.
Yeah, talking basketball. Another person who returned into the media spotlight is Pat Beverly. His
Mhm.
case was dropped with his sister. It was The backstory is that he choked her out and all that stuff because she was leaving to be with her boyfriend when she wasn't supposed to. She's supposed to be at the house, so she snuck out. The family called him to take care of it. It's speculated that, well, allegations that he choked her and all this stuff, but the case was dropped. So, what do you think is next for Pat Beverly since he is back?
Well, I mean, he was playing overseas. It wasn't like, but I know he said that when that happened, he had some workouts. When that incident happened, he still has some workouts with some NBA teams still trying to get back into the league. But I think ultimately that whether he got, vindicated from it at all, the story's out there. And Pat Beverly is in no place to have any of those things be questioned because he ended up having to play overseas because of the whole thing with the reporter. That he, disrespectful to the female reporter and stuff like that. So And that, he have too many of these things, off the court, on the court that's not basketball related. So, man, Pat Bev, he just might as well just, maybe, now that is being dropped, maybe he can, go back to his podcast because he was off of that, since then. So maybe he can go back to his podcast and talk junk
This,
and go from there.
the, yeah, I think, and this thing dropping me, like, with this, because one, this is family, right? This is a sister. He probably listen, man. Big bro handled it how he know how to handle it, man. But this being dropped probably would, like you said, I don't think he was going to be meaningful in the league. Definitely, right now it's probably over with. If you want to continue to play ball, yeah, overseas might be an option. But now that things have been dropped, this may allow for him to be a part of somebody's staff or something like that. Right? Like I think that he may be able to do that. I see a lot of people trying to transition into that, or even like commentating, because he's a personality. So who knows? He may be able to call some games and stuff like that. Chicago loves him. I always see people go back to their home, so he might could be um, calling some of the Chicago Bulls games and still have some role within the NBA in some fashion because everything was dropped, man. But salute to him. I'm glad that everything was dropped. I know he did what he had to do as a big brother. Um, Once again, man, these little girls will get you in trouble, man.
Yeah, shout out to Pat Bev for the case being dropped. Like you said, the family situations are tough, especially when they're looking at you to be the authority of the family. You know what I mean? So, but the thing is, I think for him is that he should look more into the social media space. You know what I mean? The media space for him to continue with the whole personality, the podcast, and all that stuff. Maybe I think his NBA career is pretty much over unless he wants to go overseas. I don't think anybody's trying to sign Pat Bev, especially with all this nonsense been going on with him. So he should continue the whole thing with his personality. People gravitate to his shows. They like the stuff that he says. They like he goes at people. He doesn't have a filter. So they love that type of stuff. So he'll be perfect to keep going on with that. I don't know if he really wants to go back on like shows like First Take and stuff like that. He was trying to do stuff like that before.
Hmm. Hmm.
But maybe he should try to do more things like that. But what I mean, shout out to him. That's all I can really say, man. What I mean? Happy things didn't go left for him because it's a tough situation trying to raise your sister too at the same time when there is a parent around too. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. He a hood
Yeah.
nigga, man. He a hood nigga.
Yeah. And what I mean, they look at him because he got the money as as authority figure in the household. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, we covered this when it first happened
yeah.
on the podcast, and we had the whole discussion about it. You know what I mean? And you know, it's unfortunate that it couldn't have been handled a different way, man. But you
Mhm.
know,
Yeah. Yeah, and things happen, and we just look at it at now. He made it to the end. It's a draw. He learns from the situation and move on. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, before we get out of here, man, they canceled the wings at Magic City, man, for Magic City night, man. They canceled it. Your boy Luke Cornett, man, said it. Hey, this shouldn't be done for the league. Is exploiting women. And now there's no more lemon pepper wings at the Atlanta game, man. What's up with that?
y'all,
Hey, let's guys
Draymond
up.
Draymond Green spoke on it. Shady McCoy spoke on it. Cameron spoke on it. It created a lot of buzz, and they didn't agree with it. You had Draymond Green talk about it's an art form. You putting putting a nasty name on it, but it's an art form to it. He tried to justify it like that.
Yeah,
Shady was like, yo, it's a culture. You know what I mean? It's part of culture, it's our culture, stuff like that. Man, if they don't fucking stop it, man, they need to go to hell. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. It's
It's
an
a
art
bunch of
form.
fucking. It's a
Nigga,
bunch of
his ass
fucking.
shaking.
They is ass
And
shaking.
listen, I get it. You know what I mean? I never been to Magic City, but I only heard stories, and I can imagine. I mean, I'm more of a local. Back in the day, Cinderella's,
Little
Jersey girls.
dollhouse. Dollhouse.
house
Allison's.
and for the more forbidden sites. But we ain't gonna get into all that. we,
Mm.
we ain't gonna get
Oh,
into all that, man. So we understand that we understand the culture of it, but I actually kind of agree with Luke Cornett, to be kind of honest with you, man. Like, and I'm probably on the minority of it all, but he right. It is like you can't be promoting no fucking strip club. If you try to protect the NBA shield, if you a franchise and you got your like, it's just fucking strip club. No, like, but that's my point. That's how I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, I get that that's they culture down there, but can't be Magic City. You want to go ahead and bring the wings, gotta be lemon pepper night or something like that. Like this is the NBA, bro.
Come on, man.
Like come on,
Don't
man.
try to
These
justify this shit. It's an
this is an
art
art
form.
form. These are fucking yeah. I don't know. It is an art
Raunchy
form.
hornblowers, man.
That's what it is, man. You want to have left butt cheeks jumping and right butt cheeks jumping out here. Like you wouldn't bring them into the halftime show and let them do a show.
That'd be incredible, but
It would be incredible. First of all, you want to pack that
Oh,
damn
listen.
arena out, you do it.
now, let me. Yeah, I get it. It's about the women. We get it. But come on now, Luke Cornett, you wasn't never going to be looking at the ladies anyway. Number one, but all the things that's going on in the NBA space, man, that you could talk about. You speak up on this. You speak up on the culture of Atlanta. But all this other nonsense going on, and you don't say nobody say nothing. But now all of a sudden you want to speak up on Atlanta?
We gotta be fair. We gotta be fair. Was it a question that was asked to him? Or did he just say, "Hey, I got something on my mind," and just start talking about that?
I don't even think they. Who gonna ask? Who gonna have a question about that?
But he just gonna say that though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I think it was a question that was broached. Like, what do y'all feel about the NBA doing blah 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 blah? And he probably answered the question. We got to do research on it. Maybe we should do. Our bad for not doing that research right there, so we can properly. But I'm gonna assume that he didn't just say, "Hey, I got something on my mind about this damn NBA Atlanta Hawks bringing up." Like, I think a question was asked, and he just gave his opinion on it.
Yeah, I get it. Even if that's the case, you want to give your opinion. But how many questions that they ask, and they say that they don't want to, no comment, or they don't really want to talk about it, they don't know too much about it, or whatever the case may be. They defer. But now all of a sudden you want to talk about it. And it's kind of strange when it comes down to you speaking about black culture. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? He right.
Yeah, we can't throw that on him, yo. Like,
But hold on. We also need to
NBA
change
ain't
that.
had no business doing that shit, yo. The fuck was they doing?
He got a point. He do got a point. But the thing is, you might be the wrong person to speak.
They need to change that up too. That ain't black
I don't
culture.
think
That's
it's a right or
Atlanta-
wrong
that's
person
Atlanta
to
culture.
speak about that.
Well,
He play in the NBA. And he wasn't attacking the culture. I think it's wrong to try to make it seem like that's part of that's culture. It's a strip club. We all got daughters here.
Yeah.
Do we want our daughters stripping?
Nah, I don't. But
no, like nobody.
How many other daughters you know that?
Like, so we can't
There's a lot of daughters out.
Yeah, and there's a lot of daughters stripping, but we don't want ours doing it, and there's a reason why we don't want ours doing it. Because what if our daughters decide to strip and they say, well, it's part of our culture? What are you gonna say? Oh, you right, babe. Yeah, it is part of your culture. Go ahead and strip. Hell no. You're gonna try your best to change her mind. So,
Yeah, and then I remind them that child abuse is a part of my culture. I'm not having that.
but that's what I'm saying. I'm going to push back on anybody defending this. I understand it's Luke Cornett, but I don't think just because he white, he can't talk about it, or because he's from Kentucky, he can't, nah. They was wild doing that shit.
Stuff that go on and nobody say nothing. But now all of a sudden everybody wants to say something. It's kind of weird.
I mean,
but you know what I mean? I digress.
However, let me just, I think they wilding by doing it, But if they want to go ahead
Yeah,
and
they
do it
definitely.
and
Yeah.
create a Magic City halftime show, go right ahead. I'm watching. You know what I mean? But they wild, but that ain't mean I ain't
Oh
watching.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, he does have a point. He do got a point that if you know what I mean, if that should not be brought into a family setting.
No.
I said it's
He's a
kids
hundred
there.
percent.
Like
He's 100% correct. But the thing is that it's a little weird at how everything else is spoke upon like that instead of the real issues that's going on in the NBA daily. You know what I mean? That he don't say nothing.
maybe he did say something. Just the thing that just got everybody's attention. Luke Cornett,
You
he could have
know,
been against
but
this
you know what I mean?
gambling that was going on. We don't know.
Hey,
Former Nick draft pick, by the way, Luke Cornett. But
yeah. That Hunter Nick always. That's why I said I give him a pass. I give him a pass for using Nick. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know
I
what I
don't get
mean?
no damn pass.
I just know I
Um,
just know now I want some wings. I want some wings now myself. But anyway,
man, it was a good
you
show,
know what I'm
fellas.
saying? Yeah, we made it, man. Well, shoot, man. This is episode
hold on, hold on, hold on,
31,
hold on,
man.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on.
Episode 31.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
Before you do that, before
Oh
you
yeah.
do that, I got something to announce, bro. It is 57 seconds left, and Sienna is up 59-52 on Merrimack for the conference championship. We going to the NCAA.
Congratulations, man. Arkansas first round, Darius Acuff. Good luck.
We not we listen. If we got
Coach
listen,
Cal, full court press.
listen. If we got to play them, I'm gonna call McNamara now and say lose this game.
Did
Congrats, man.
Shot got coach of the year, right?
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Shaheen, man,
So
coach of the year, man. We
shout out to them.
once a Celtic, always a Celtic, man.
Congrats on the coach of the year, man. But once again, if y'all like this type of content, man, this is episode 31, man. So hit that like button, subscribe,
Apologize for the
share with
technical
your friends.
difficulties, man. It
Yeah,
happens.
but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
worked it out. We worked it out.
It happens, man. We in real time right
It's
here,
all
man.
Maul's
It's all
fault,
good.
man.
Oh,
He ain't got the right equipment, man. So it's just
it might be on me.
yeah,
It might be
man.
on me.
Hey, man. But until next time, we see you when we see you.